three shift college.
So morning session, evening session, and in between day
Okay.
Day, morning and evening. So morning is...
On the whole, how many students are studying on all these three categories?
Altogether, it's about 5,000 students. See, for example, morning session is from 8:15 to 1:30. 1:30. And you're running general BA.
There are overlapping phases.
BA, general BA course, BA honors course in this session.
Morning is only for girls.
Only for girls
The
students?
course is,
General.
what is the course you are running?
General.
General.
BA general only.
BA
In the morning session.
in the morning.
Okay. Now the second session, day session is from
honors and general day.
from 10:30 to 4:30. 4:30. It is for the honors course.
And for both boys and girls.
Only for honors course.
Only for honors.
Or general also is there.
Yes.
General is of course there.
Every
For
honor
honor
students should have to take the 2 general courses.
Okay. So BA honors course and BA general course are there in the daytime course.
Yeah.
The evening time,
Only general.
Only general.
timing. What is the timing?
It starts from 12:45 now.
Okay. And it goes up to 5:30. 6:30. Then what is the course timing?
General.
General course for girls.
And what about PG
Right, for
course?
boys.
What about the PG course?
Girls for
What
the
time
morning.
to do?
Okay.
PG courses are
For
full-time
science
courses.
Science.
General course for the boys.
Boys science.
Oh,
Only science.
only science.
Pass.
Then no humanities course for boys.
In the evening.
Even
In the evening we do.
Humanities general course in day section.
Yes.
That's all. He's asking about
Day
the
session, they have
course.
both honors.
The evening course is the boys course and the
So in that they can.
science.
Evening only for boys.
Yeah.
Science course.
Science general courses for boys.
In the morning only for girls.
Girls.
Only science or both humanities and
Humanities.
science?
Only
Both, sir.
Both are
Both,
there.
yes. Dedicated to the commerce section.
And it is also situated on
Under the same name, this is
Yeah.
Sri Chaitanya College
of
for
course.
Science and Arts, and that is Sri Chaitanya College of Commerce.
Are they providing this BBA, BCA and all?
Management science.
Because these are the courses that have a lot of demand. The people are also interested.
Commerce is very
This
much
island
demanded
needs
now.
it. This
Yeah.
island
Oh,
needs
they
it.
say
Become-
this and
yes,
the college. Okay, that's a good reason. But you can think of something called BBA
Yes.
or like some job-oriented courses.
Yeah. BCA, BCom, ASM.
There also commerce is coming in.
Become
In BBA also commerce
I
can
think
come in.
50% are female girls.
Ah.
Yes,
You must have music and fine.
Some and all is having very good course. Latest.
You can also think of these women-oriented courses, as sir said, for women development. Because it's a rural area, rural culture you can encourage.
Yes. Actually, we have so many subject honors and coaching subjects, as you know, and we need a separate building now to incorporate. If we want to have any new department, then we need a totally different building. So that after this, our administrative block comes up, few of the rooms of the ones which are now offices will be clear. Then maybe we can think of housing other new departments for
There's
boys.
no girls
also.
hostel.
How many of them staying in the
No girls
hostels?
hostel because there is no
Girls
demand for
don't
this.
like to.
There is no demand for this one. Girls usually.
No. Actually, girls and boys, they use cycle
Uh,
and they come from very nearby. So, and the train service is also there. So there has
So they manage it.
Yes, they manage it that way.
Because UGC has got a lot of funding for hostel facility. And for girls hostel.
Are you having
You will
transport
get lakhs,
facilities?
we will
Bus,
get
college
lakhs
bus.
of rupees for
For
that.
being a
No,
local
no college
government.
bus, sir.
You'll come back.
That's what he said. Students are mostly from around the vicinity of the college. They use their own bicycles mostly, and or they use the auto or maybe one station by train, and that's how they manage it.
But still we have the boys hostel because there are some demands for the boys. So there are some coming from say 100 kilometer.
How many of
nearby.
them staying in the hostel?
No, if you
Boys.
have hostel facility, you can
Yes, sir.
attract
Pardon?
students
How
from
many
far
students are
off
staying in the
places.
hostel?
Border, number of border,
Yeah.
as a 22.
Only.
We'd like you to visit our hostel maybe whenever it's the time.
various projects to university grants commission.
Yes.
There's plenty of. You have to convince them in the project reports.
I request you to visit chemistry department, PG department and memory. If you have
You know very much about the college since last 7 or 8 years. So you can do a lot. Of course, support is there, the teachers are doing that. But we have to start, we have to initiate, we have to demand the funds. Not from the state but from the center. Enough funding, enough funding.
Now there is no dearth of funding, only that you have to take the initiative.
yes.
It's not that chemistry or physics, philosophy people can do a lot, history people
Yes.
can do,
Yeah.
anybody can do.
You will be glad to visit the PG building, which is built up out of college fund. You shall be impressed if you visit the PG department of chemistry, PG department of chemistry. That's right.
Very good.
You have alumni association.
Yes, alumni association.
But not
Are they
right now.
meeting every year in a particular date?
Every year, various departments are
Then they
are
are attached to the
alumni association.
Always
Sir,
they
it
do
is
something
not in a
for
particular
this
day, but every year in the December time they meet usually.
And often it happens that a particular department organizes, say, alumni meet of the botany department, and then again we have a central meeting annually.
Tank also.
Yeah.
Yes. For every month, 10 and 500 as rent we receive from the bank.
5,000.
5,000.
Yes.
Okay, so you are earning money out of that.
Yes.
Yeah, we have mobilized our campus and we have some resource generation is there because we have huge land. So,
What about the canteen facility here?
canteen
Yes.
facility, previously at the time of the previous snack, we had only one small canteen and we also recommended the NAC PhD of that time that the canteen should be improved. After that, we have built a new canteen in the ground floor so that more students can access that. And it's there, food is supplied, healthy and hygienic food is supplied there.
Maybe even you can have a cooperative store. You know, the
Cooperative, we have a
notebooks,
cooperative.
can be supplied through cooperative store to the students. And will
Okay,
have
you see
some
that?
generate some revenue on
Okay, so,
the aided institutions.
okay, so.
Even a student stationery.
We have a cheap store. We
Yes.
have a cheap store
Okay.
where books and exercise books and academic items are sold from
You
there.
have got a different name, not cooperative.
Yeah.
store.
We call it a cheap store.
Like that.
You can see it is down the corner
We
here.
We will see.
We'll go.
So if you have a cooperative society, something like that, then even the non-teaching staff can be
Yes.
members of
Yes.
that.
We
Yes,
do have,
we
we
have.
do have a cooperative society
Okay, that's
where even the non-teaching staff are members, and from there they arrange for personal loans
Yes.
or
it's
things
like
like that.
very helpful to them also.
Yes,
You
yes.
can also have a shop there on no gain, no loss.
Okay.
Basis.
Yes.
For nominal prices, they will get commodity.
Yes.
Yes.
You can develop into that.
Maybe. Okay, next. Seven days. You go to them daily or certain function in the form of them. That's when you start visiting my house.
Our RQAC members, the composition is according as per the NAC norms. We have representatives from local eminent persons and from the faculty. Here, the principal is the chairperson and eminent faculties are members of this session. We have doctor, a chartered accountant from this local area. And one thing, so there is also student representation here. The General Secretary and the Assistant General Secretary of the Students' Union also has their representation in the IQAC body so that we can incorporate the suggestion of students. Now we have divided our IQAC goals into short term and long term because The short-term ones are the ones which we can plan and implement and execute, but the long-term goals doesn't depend upon us. We have to depend upon other external agencies, for example, to introduce new subjects which are career-oriented, which will help our students, so that they can benefit in their career, or to build, modernize the infrastructure. In this way, we have sort of segregated our goals into short-term and long-term. The short-term ones are dealt within internally by the members, and then we work out procedure and we implement it. The benefits of IQAC, as you know, sir, already, that after IQAC, things have been very transparent, and it has facilitated research and their lack of proficiency in English, understanding of English and written English. So we have established a language lab, and we wish to empower our students by imparting more knowledge and communicating English. Now IQAC has a number of cells under it. The cells and clubs of the college are under IQAC. We have grievance redressal cell. We consider the grievances of students very seriously. Just outside the IQAC room, then you will find a grievance box where students can deposit their grievance, whatever they have, along with their names and roll numbers. And the grievance redressal cell meets regularly and addresses those grievances. Women's and also in this area, especially we have seen that the women of this area, the female students of this area, need to be aware on a lot of things, especially about their hygiene, about their legal rights. So we have organized awareness programs on these topics so that the girls, they are more aware and they can conduct themselves more significantly. The career guidance cell of our college is very active. In the sense, we have arranged for a program where students have to give 100 rupees annually, and against that payment of annual payment of 100 rupees, they get unlimited amount of practice for written examination, competitive level examination, all models of examination. Something like 70,000 questions and more than maybe right now 2,500 tests are there, so that they can rate themselves, they can see their scores, and they can also see where they have gone wrong and what's the explanation. That way they can correct their wrong knowledge or whatever misconceptions they have on a certain subject. Anti-sexual harassment cell, it is under the Vishaka guidance cell and it's compulsory. So we have formed an anti-sexual harassment cell, and whenever we have an orientation course for students, we make it a point to inform them that we have these cells in our institution, so that if anyone ever faces any kind of harassment within the campus, they can come and report it to us, and we assure them of proper judgment on it. The R&D cell also is extremely active. As the principal said, this year we have a research journal published, JOSH, Journal of Science and Humanities, and she's the convener of the R&D cell, Shoma Manager of Anthropology. And so this has, with the coming of this research and development cell, new impetus has been given to research activities of the faculty. Like we have instituted a 2,50,000 rupees grant named after our Diamond Jubilee. It's a Diamond Jubilee research grant, and faculties are given seed money for research from them, from that amount, that corpus fund. Till now, 10 teachers have received research grants from this. So it's an internal, college has arranged for this grant in order to give impetus and encourage research among the faculty.
What is the seed money amount?
It's the total corpus fund.
Per head.
It is around 20 to 25,000. counselor who visits our college maybe once a month, and in the meantime we collect proposals from students, whoever wants to meet the counselor. Sometimes the counselor comes and addresses an entire group of students, and she tells like this, that how they should address their psychological problems, the conflicts that goes on within them, how to resolve conflicts. Upon all these topics, the counselor gives a general instruction to students. Our annual quality assurance report has been submitted, and for all these 4 years, and we have received acknowledgement for the same. The capacity building is, I think, in our IQAC members, from the meeting of IQAC members, this has come out, that we need to empower our students and our teachers. And to increase the capacity, we need to impart on them certain trainings, especially because we have this NAC peer team visit, and documentation is of immense importance for the NAC visit. The teachers needed some kind of training on it, and the ones who are more aware of it, we sort of arrange for an internal resource, we organize internal resources and organize such trainings for the faculty. The IQAC, of course, takes care about the professional improvement, the research, the orientation and the refresher courses that faculty, the teachers need to go to from time to time for their career advancement schemes. All these applications are routed through IQAC. Next. We believe in giving teaching, learning a new meaning. Instead of keeping it confined within the 4 walls of the classroom, we want to add more color and interest. We want to make it more interesting to the students by using some modern tools. The PPT method, we have seen the students have responded to this method of teaching very, very positively, and we have achieved very positive results from this. We are very optimistic about the future of PPT classes in our college. Computers have been allotted to all the departments so that the PPT materials can be produced, can be prepared in the college, in the department itself.
What is your interdepartmental classes?
Interdepartmental classes, by that we mean that certain departments have topics which are common. Now you'll understand, like in the Sanskrit and philosophy department, both of us, we have Naya philosophy, Tarka Sangraha, Nambatas Tarka Sangraha, that is common to both of us. But both of us study it from different perspectives. In that case, what we philosophy teachers sometimes visit the Sanskrit department and teach a particular part of the Tarka Sangraha. So we organize joint classes which both philosophy and Sanskrit students can attend, and vice versa. Sanskrit teachers also come and take classes at our department.
And
It happens in other maths, and zoology also does this. So in that way, interdisciplinary learning is the key point of learning in present days. So we would like our students to have a more broader view of topics, and so we have organized these interdepartmental classes. Now, along with ICT classes, we also have tutorials and extra classes. Extra classes are for the slow learners, as you have said. That helps them. Normal classes aren't often enough for them. They need some more and special attention, and for that we give them extra classes. Tutorials give them a skill, especially in the humanities, the skill in writing answers, where we have to write long answers, say 15 marks, 16 marks for 6-7 pages. Often they write unimportant things, so we have to hone their skills of how to write effective and precise answers. And tutorial classes help us in that. And it also makes the students prepare for the examinations. Tutorial classes are very effective that way.
Here's the spelling mistake.
Career spelling problem, yes. Career advancement in faculty and acads. Till now, 14 of the faculty have been promoted from stage 1 to 2 and 2 to 3. And two of the librarians out of 3, they have also moved on from stage sleepy students, we can understand, we can get it from their face that they aren't connecting, they can't, the thing is not penetrating to them. So for these problems, we have tried to enrich our curriculum. We believe here that mere learning is not confined within the pages of the book. So we want to enrich our curriculum in field, through field trips in certain departments, in certain subjects. Field trips are compulsory, like botany, like anthropology, like chemistry, I don't think chemistry, geography, yes. We have student seminars. This is interesting here. After teaching a particular topic, we ask the students to present it before the teachers. In that way, they benefit in many ways. First, they inculcate in them the practice of teaching, the practice of public speaking, and the whole crowd. We don't invite other departments, it's a departmental thing only. And the teachers can also understand about their, whether there is any misconception in them, whether they have really internalized what the teachers have said. So student seminars are very effective. Then a lot of student teachers from our college are members of the Board of Studies. Often we find that certain changes are required in the curriculum. Certain changes in the examination process has to be incorporated. Through the member of the Board of Studies, we send those suggestions, invite, as